Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have 4 teams for you, 2 for the World event, 2 for the Faction Assault of Duergaroth, a high-level team, and a low-level team. Epic and under, no. No Legendary, no Mythic, no Dawnbringer. So let's get started with the World event here containing Chaos. The scoring is really easy. You just take the Uvash Kaj, or whatever his name is, then Aberoth, and then Eldritch Guardian, right? Everything else is the same. It's pretty easy to remember. Here I went with, it's Queen Titania, double Queen Titania with Moon Rabbit, and the weapon, I think it's called Summer Aegis or something like that. I'll have to look at it here. Yeah, Summer Aegis or Aegis, however you say it. Put it in the comments. Would really appreciate it. Um, should be something you have. If you don't have it, you could just use anything else would be fine. I mean, Mountain Crusher, Reflection of Good, whatever you want to do, any kind of explodey weapon. Look up Bright Forest or look up one of the typings on Queen Titania. You'll be able to find something. But Summer Aegis is what I went with because it makes red and green. Moon Rabbit uses green. Queen Titania uses red, and the more red we put on the board, the more damage she does, and she has a chance at an extra turn the more red you put on the board, so deeper in, when she's not just killing in one shot, which is going to be for a while because of the metal we have is Spell and Skull. So as long as it's got Spell on it, Queen Titania is one of the best choices, I'm telling you. So doubled up on her, and we got a weapon that makes a bunch of red. And we're using a class, Hierophant, which also has a red storm and makes us Bright Force, so it helps with the weapon. So you're going to mostly just be firing off Queen Titania's as soon as she gets up and winning. But if that doesn't happen, you can do your Moon Rabbit and get up your Summer Aegis, and then you can fire that off, and then there's a bunch of red on the board, and your Queen Titania's up, and then you fire it off, you get an extra turn, you fire the other one, and you win. It's really easy. There's the team code, and we're moving into the no team. Epic and under, no Dawnbringer, no Legendaries, no Mythics. It was kind of fun, really. Like, I thought it was going to be difficult to find something here, but there's a decent amount of choices. You can figure something out here. I went with Reflection of Good, Ilithian Servitor, I think, Darkborn Warlock, and Blind Guardian. I put the team codes in here, so if I forget to say the class or the banner or one of the names wrong or something, the team codes are in there. You can pause it and get the team code. But so mostly here, I think I went with Archmagus just to go all in on purple, and then a double purple yellow banner. So all these troops are epic and under, and Reflection of Good is super easy to get. So is Ilithian Servitor. It's an underworld troop that's not even a legendary, so pretty easy. Same with Darkborn Warlock. I'm pretty sure it's also a faction troop, maybe, possibly. But, yeah, you get up your Reflection of Good, you blow up, you cast it on yourself, that way you have the barrier and all that good stuff on you, and you don't die, so later on it'll be helpful to do that, to cast it on yourself and blow up a bunch of purple. Ilithian Servitor, it does damage, a bunch of damage to all the enemies, and then steals magic, so if you cast it again, it's going to hit even harder. The Darkborn Warlock does damage, scatter damage, based on purple allies and, like, I think purple gems on the board or something like that. He's not the most powerful or anything, but he's just another... We're covering all the colors, right? Not all, but we're covering as many colors as we can while still using all purple. So we got Ilithian Servitor is purple and blue. We got Darkborn Warlock, purple and red. We got Blind Guardian, purple and yellow. Also, the Blind Guardian, if you can get him up quickly, a lot of the enemies are empowered. At least here and there, they'll be empowered, so you can go ahead and just cast the Blind Guardian on the empowered enemy, and it'll blow up some gems for you. So working pretty good. Ilithian Servitor was the main dude doing the damage there, so getting him up a couple times will probably get the job done for you. Casting the Reflection of Good on yourself so you don't die, or you can save some of your other troops if you need to. Anyway, here is the Faction Assault. We have Duergaroth this week, so it's purple and... It was weird. Purple and brown, like, that's always the weirdest one. So, the hardest one to think of off the top of my head. You could always use Black Manacles or Mang or something to get through these. It shouldn't be too hard to get all rewards, at least. I mean, it's a Tuesday Faction Assault, so that's usually what I'm, when I'm making teams, that's what I'm thinking of, is just to get all rewards, because it's just one-day event. But here's the higher level team. I have Mountain Crusher, Angry Mob, High King Iron Gut, and Vash Dagon. This is the higher level team, so I'm expecting that you have these things. If you don't, they're all pretty easy to get. Mountain Crusher, of course, you're going to get automatically just by taking Mastery. Angry Mob is not even a legendary or anything. It's pretty easy to get. High King Iron Gut, really, really good troop. Top 5, top 3 type of Mythic. Then Vashtagon is available right now. It curses a random enemy when you match Brown. And we're going to be matching lots of Brown, so you're going to get curses. So no matter whether they're dwarves or have fortitude or whatever, you got Vashtagon to curse them, so you can still use your High King Iron Gut. Just make sure you cast your High King Iron Gut on a cursed enemy to make sure you can devour. But the Angry Mob does damage, it summons, it blows up, so whenever you have Angry Mob and Mountain Crusher, you're going to want to cast the Angry Mob. And you'd never cast the Vashtagon, you just use him for his third trait. So never cast the Vashtagon, even early, because then you'll be missing a troop in the next battle, so not a good thing to do. But mostly you're just getting up your High King Iron Gut over and over and devouring and getting curses from Vashtagon. First 2 troops are just there to get up the High King Iron Gut, and the Vashtagon's just there to curse, so you can devour with the High King Iron Gut. You could also do the High King Iron Gut Zul'Goth team that I showed for Blackheart just recently in City of Thieves. Like, that works as well. You could just do a Zul'Goth team, just a High King Iron Gut team. You could do lots of stuff, but that is one variation that you could do. Here is the Epic and Under no team here for you. No Mythic, no Legendary, no Dawnbringer for people who do not have High King Iron Gut, who do not have certain Legendaries or Vashtagon or stuff like that. I would recommend going with Gargoyles. Gargoyles easy to get in the Underworld. Hall of Guardians, not a Legendary, so even easier than usual. Legendaries are pretty easy to get in the Underworld and should be something you're doing if you don't have them. But let's just say you haven't got there yet for whatever reason, then you can go get Gargoyle, who's even easier. I think he's just an epic, and an Underworld epic at that. Might as well be like a freaking rare. So we have Mountain Crusher, Gargoyle, Gargoyle, Leprechaun. So we're using the Gargoyles to do the damage. We're using the Mountain Crusher and the Leprechaun to do the mana generation. So you got access to the Leprechaun. Anytime you have access to Leprechaun, you're probably going to want to use it. It's an empowered exploder. If you have the Leprechaun and the Mountain Crusher both up, you're going to want to cast the Leprechaun so it can blow up green. And if you cast the Mountain Crusher, you're just going to re-soak up the brown. So, but you will get up. If you don't have Leprechaun up, it's fine, but if you do have Leprechaun and Mountain Crusher, always cast the Leprechaun so the Gargoyle can get all that brown. But you cast the Gargoyle on 2, and then you cast it on 4, and you win. And it blows up gems too, so if you have to, you can get them back up and stuff like that. Should be pretty easy. I used 2 medals of Seasons and an Anu or something like that. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. All the team codes are in here, so just pause and write them down if you need them. But other than that, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.